Are you feeling drained, overwhelmed, and stuck in a mental fog? Discover how the timeless wisdom of Miyamoto Musashi and the power of mindfulness practices can help you overcome mental fatigue and reclaim your focus and energy. Lesson 1. 5 Senses Grounding Technique. A lot of the time, mental fatigue is caused by having too many thoughts, fears, and other things that keep you from being in the present. Miyamoto Musashi said that being present was important in all parts of life, from battle to daily tasks. This way of thinking fits nicely with the 5 Senses Grounding Technique, which teaches you to ground yourself in the now, which clears your mind. Engaging your senses to get back in touch with your immediate surroundings is how this simple but powerful mindfulness exercise works. You can use this method whenever you're worried, tired, or thinking too much. First, pay attention to your surroundings. Find 5 things that you can see around you. Pay close attention to the little things like the colors, shapes, textures, and how they move. It could be the way the trees' leaves move, the way light bounces off of a surface, or the small things you do with your hands. This step helps you stop thinking about yourself and start thinking about other people. Now, name 4 things that you can actually feel. This could be the way your clothes feel, the way the ground feels, or even how cool the air feels against your face. Allow each feeling to bring you back to the present. During his training, Musashi would have been very aware of how things felt, from the grip on his sword to the ground beneath him. Pay attention to 3 separate sounds. It could be your own breathing, the sound of a fan, or birds singing. Hearing sounds teaches your mind to concentrate and quiets down the chatter that's going on inside your head. Name 2 things that you can smell. Perhaps it's the smell of coffee close, the clean air, or even your own skin. If you're somewhere that doesn't have any strong smells, this step can help you think about how certain smells might make you feel better. Take note of 1 thing you can taste. There's usually a taste in your mouth, even when you're not eating. It could be from toothpaste or a snack you just ate. If not, try mindfully sipping water or having a small treat. When you use the 5 Senses Grounding Technique, you bring your whole being into the present moment, where your energy and focus easily come together. Musashi taught that becoming aware is the first step to control. This easy activity is the first thing that will help you get over mental fatigue and get ready for the difficulties that lie ahead. Lesson 2. Micromeditation Sessions. Micromeditation sessions are one of the best ways to keep your mind from getting tired. You can do these short but powerful mindfulness exercises anywhere, at any time, to clear your thoughts and get back on track. The famous samurai Miyamoto Musashi thought that making actions that are short but deliberate could bring focus and purpose. Micromeditation sessions are like planned breaks in your day that help you recenter and get your mind back to full power. Because our lives are so busy, long meditation sessions may seem impossible or too hard to do. In this case, micromeditation is very helpful. It only takes 1 to 5 minutes and has huge effects. Take a break from your job, close your eyes, and focus on your breath when you feel stressed at work, for example. Take a big breath in, hold it for a few seconds, and slowly let it out. This should be done 5 to 10 times. This easy practice relaxes the mind, lowers stress, and clears the nervous system. Sensory attention is another method. Take a moment to use all of your senses. Pay attention to the sounds around you, the chair you're sitting on, or the way your feet feel on the ground. Focusing on the things around you takes your mind off of your problems and puts it on the present. By stopping the never-ending cycle of overthinking, this act of balancing helps your mind feel less tired. Musashi taught that you should be fully present in everything you do, no matter how small. This idea is embodied in micromeditations, which help you connect with the present moment even on the busy days. Whether you're on your way to work, waiting in line, or just taking a short break, these sessions will help you train your mind to focus on the moment and let go of other thoughts. Adding short meditation sessions to your daily routine helps you become more aware, 1 moment at a time. This habit not only gets rid of mental tiredness, but it also makes you stronger and clearer-headed, which leads to a calmer and more focused life. Lesson 3. Emotional check-in. Emotions affect how clear our minds are and how well we feel in general. Ignoring or pushing them down can make you mentally tired, but recognizing and understanding them can help you get back in balance. Miyamoto Musashi, who was known for being very disciplined and skilled, knew how important it was to be aware of your emotions. He talked a lot about how to improve your mind and body through self-reflection. Modern mindfulness methods, especially the emotional check-in, are a lot like this practice. An emotional check-in is taking a moment to think about how you're feeling right now. Are you worried, angry, or stressed out? Or maybe you're happy, driven, or calm? Identifying and naming your feelings makes you more aware of your mental state, which is the first step to managing it well. You should set aside a few minutes every day, preferably in the morning or right before bed, to do this. Close your eyes, sit still, and ask yourself, how do I feel right now? Where in my body do I feel this emotion? Why might I be going through this? Don't say whether your thoughts are good or bad. Just pay attention to them. We want you to be able to accept your feelings without fighting them or denying them. This act of acceptance, which comes from being aware, eases the mental stress that comes with holding back emotions. Musashi thought that a fighter should be able to keep calm when things get tough. In today's world, this means keeping centered in the midst of everyday chaos. By checking in with your feelings on a regular basis, you build resiliency and the skill to deal with problems in a clear, non-reactive way. When you feel bad feelings, look for healthy ways to deal with them. You can feel better by doing breathing exercises, writing in a book, or talking to a trusted friend. Take a moment to enjoy your good feelings. Gratitude can be a strong way to get you going. Making emotional check-ins a regular part of your life helps you become more self-aware and emotionally intelligent, which are two important parts of a healthy mind. Over time, this simple but profound practice will not only make your mind less tired, but also clearer. Just like Musashi's lessons encourage us to strive for mastery in all areas of our lives. Lesson 4. Single tasking with intention. In a culture that values multitasking, focusing on one job at a time is a very mindful act. Trying to do too many things at once can make us mentally tired because it scatters our attention and drains our energy. Musashi's lessons in life show how powerful focused, deliberate action can be. Do nothing that is useless, he wrote. This principle tells us to get rid of all distractions and give each job our full attention. You give your full attention to one thing at a time when you single task. Pick out a job to do first, like writing an email or making a meal. Turn off all notifications and clean up your workspace. And promise to only focus on the job at hand. Pay attention to the little things as you work, like the sound of your keys typing, the way the food feels in your hands, or the way your body moves. If your mind starts to wander, bring it back to what you're doing slowly. Musashi was great with a sword because he could focus on the present moment. If you got distracted in battle, you would lose. Distractions in life make you mentally tired and less productive. By focusing on one thing at a time, you can channel Musashi's discipline, which will help you think more clearly and use less energy. This activity also makes you feel good about what you've accomplished. No matter how small, doing a job with purpose gives you a mental boost that keeps you going. Better work is more important than more work. Every task becomes a chance to be more aware and fully experience the present moment. Single tasking can help you get away from the stress of doing too many things at once and enjoy the ease of focused action. Musashi's wise words remind us that the best way to become a master is not to rush, but to take slow, careful steps. Taking on each job with purpose makes your life calmer and clearer in a chain reaction. Lesson 5. Stretch and flow. Physical strain, like tight shoulders, a stiff neck, or shallow breathing, can be a sign of mental fatigue. Musashi's lessons stress the link between the mind and body and tell us to take equal care to develop both. Think little of yourself and much of the world, he wrote. This idea is embodied in stretching and mindful moving, which help us release tension and clear our minds. Gentle, planned moves that bring your body and mind into balance are part of stretch and flow. Roll your shoulders back, reach your arms up above your head, or gently twist your body to start. Pay attention to your breath as you move. Breathe in as you stretch and out as you rest. For a more structured exercise, You might want to add slow flow yoga or Tai Chi. Mindfulness and physical exercise are both a part of these movements, which help you feel balanced and at ease. Musashi's life was marked by how easily things moved. His swordsmanship wasn't set in stone. It was flexible and fit the spirit of the moment. In the same way, stretch and flow teaches us to move with awareness and change our movements based on what our bodies need. This exercise eases physical tension, which is often a reflection of mental stress. It makes room for more energy and focus. Stretching regularly makes the blood flow better, which brings oxygen and nutrients to the brain. This wakes up your mind and fights the drowsiness that comes from being tired. It also gives you a chance to stop, get in touch with your body, and take deep breaths. These little acts of kindness have a big effect on your health and happiness. By doing stretch and flow, you respect Musashi's advice to make your mind and body work together in harmony. Each stretch helps you get over the mental tiredness by reminding you of how strong and tough you are. Being aware gives you clarity, and moving gives you freedom. Lesson 6. Mindful journaling. Writing has been used for a long time to help people heal and learn about themselves. Writing in a mindful journal can help you clear your mind, work through your feelings, and see things from a different point of view. Musashi was a very productive writer. He wrote the Book of 5 Rings to share his knowledge and experiences with others. His lessons help us remember how important it is to think about ourselves and write things down. Mindful blogging is more than just writing down what happened. It's a way to intentionally think about yourself. Set aside 10 minutes every day to start. No one should judge you as you write about your feelings, thoughts, and experiences. Let the words come out naturally, writing down whatever comes to mind. You could think about difficulties, times when you felt thankful, or new ideas you had. Writing helps you get your thoughts out into the world, which makes them lighter in your mind. Musashi's ideas tell us to look inside ourselves for the truth. Writing in a journal gives you a place to discover that truth, find patterns, and learn more about yourself. You can also look back and see how far you've come because it keeps track of your growth. This exercise works especially well for getting over mental fatigue. When your thoughts are all over the place, writing can help you get them back in order. It also lets out feelings that have been building up, which clears your mind so you can focus on the moment. By writing in a diary with care, you take on Musashi's spirit of discipline and reflection. It turns into a daily habit, a safe place for your thoughts, and a source of motivation. Written words can help you turn mental fatigue into power and clarity, following the ancient samurai path.